So you thought your ex was toxic? Palpatine straight up threw disabled Vader onto a planet full of nightmare Pokemon, and had the nerve to call it motivational training. Welcome to the most dysfunctional relationship in the galaxy, Darth Vader and his emotionally unavailable Sith sugar daddy, Palpatine. A man who treats employee wellness like it's a Jedi conspiracy. Honestly, Freud would need therapy after seeing this. Jung would just pack a bag and move to Dagobah. Let's recap the Palpatine starter pack. Gaslights you into murdering children. Promises eternal life but delivers chronic trauma. Turns you into an Alexa possessed by hate. Kill the Jedi and I'll teach you to cheat death, he said. And by teach, he meant absolutely not, but thanks for the war crimes. Palps wanted the chosen one, got the broken one, and thought, perfect. Let's slap a respirator on him and call it leadership. And guess what? Science backs this mess up. Neuroscience says fear is super easy to manipulate. Palpatine treated Anakin's fear like a Tamagotchi, fed it every day, and refused to let it die. The abuse loop goes like this. Step 1. Palpatine roasts Vader emotionally. Step 2. Vader roasts someone else physically. Step 3. Palpatine's like, nice work, my crispy murder puppy. Step 4. Vader feels vaguely appreciated? This isn't a mentorship. It's emotional damage. The Sith saga. And then came the comics. Oh boy, if the movies were red flags, the comics are a Sith-colored fireworks show. Darth Vader, 2015. Palpatine spies on him. Because nothing says trust like surveillance. Darth Vader, 2020. Vader finds out Palps lied about Padme and goes full my therapist will hear about this. And yes, the moment where Palpatine tosses Vader, limbless, armorless, and dignityless, onto a planet called Mustafar II, Electric Sith Alu. Imagine Vader as the Black Knight from Monty Python. "'Tis but a flesh wound, master." Palpatine, sipping Sith lattes, says, "Crawl or die. No pressure. Also, no limbs." And the planet? Full of beasts that look like H.R. Giger tried designing Pokemon while hallucinating. These things are so ugly even Jabba would swipe left. So what does Vader do? He drags himself across the terrain using pure rage and petty energy, builds his own body out of scrap and spite, hunts the monsters, comes back like, "Hi, Dad. I wrestled a nightmare with my teeth. Can I get a raise or no?" Because here's the thing. Trauma bonds are stronger than Beskar. Palpatine didn't want an apprentice. He wanted a force-powered emotional support murder bot. It's like if Batman never healed and just worked for Joker, full-time, with zero PTO. Let's review. Palpatine is the Sith version of a toxic LinkedIn coach. Vader is Employee of the Month with a loyalty chip and a panic attack. The Empire is a startup run by space fascists. No HR, and your bonus is not being force-choked at lunch. And people say the Jedi were the cult. Bonus nerd alert. This relationship is more radioactive than Joker and Harley Quinn if they had lightsabers and unresolved parental issues. And all of this? It makes sense when you realize George Lucas read Campbell, Jung, Freud, and possibly a Sith edition of How to Emotionally Ruin Your Protagonist in 10 Easy Steps. Vader wasn't just a villain. He was an experiment. Part Frankenstein, part Darth Emo, fully weaponized midlife crisis. Palpatine? He wasn't a mentor. He was a galactic scammer who'd recruit Grogu if it boosted quarterly earnings. So now I ask you, if you had the Force, would you slice Palpatine in half with a lightsaber or just leave him on read in the Darkside group chat? Drop your answers in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, before Palpatine drags you to Mustafar with no signal and 1% battery.